Hey folks, Dave Parrish here. Got another video for you. If you like these videos, please go ahead and subscribe to my site and like the video. But here's today's topic. I'm calling it Fun with Conditional Rules. I'm going to do a series of these, just different use cases. Validation rules. I did some on conditional before. This one has to do with minimizing dates, errors with dates. And let me just jump into it. This is going to be pretty quick. This is something that came up last week. A client requested it, said, hey, we're having a problem with the right dates being entered. My client is Tri-State Honor Flights, if you know what Honor Flights is. I think I did a case study on this. They take, several times a year, they take vets to Washington, D.C., and they show them all the war monuments. It's a big deal. The news is there. Lots of cities have these. But the problem we were having, I'm going to show you this. Here's the application for the vets. And they have to enter their date of birth. And date of birth is real important, I'm going to tell you why. But we were having this problem where it appeared, these folks are fairly old too, and they may not just not be good at entering this type of stuff. But they were just entering the month and the day. And if you know date behavior for Knack state fields, if you don't enter the year, it's going to default to the current year. So we were getting a bunch that were 2025. And how we deal with this, by the way, is their selection is based primarily on their age, how old they are, and if they're healthy enough to go. We may pick someone who's younger, who has some sort of chronic illness, and they may not make it to the list, but mostly it's to the age. And if the age is wrong, we could have a problem. They may not get selected. So here's what we did. I actually did a couple things, but one of them, the main thing, is using a validation rule. Let me make this bigger. Let me make this smaller. And here we go. Date of birth, right here. We put a validation rule. Pretty simple. There's all kinds of different use cases for this, and depending on the type of field it is, it's going to give you different things you can talk about or put a validation or rule on where it won't accept it unless it meets the criteria you set. So I said, when the following is true, don't allow it to accept this, and give them an error message. If the date of birth is during the current year, say, hey, check your date of birth. Something doesn't look right. Now let me put that in practice. I did a little test thing here. So I don't have to go through that long application to show you. Test. And I'm just going to put in partial date, 1/22. Now if I try to enter this, hey, it gives me this error. So this is going to reduce that considerably, these errors we've been having. And I also did one more thing. This doesn't have to do with validation rule, but I'll just finish it up on the other thing that I did. Here, I do this occasionally, and it works out well. That application. When they used to fill out this application, provide all their things, do waivers, whatever, and submit it, it would just give them a message, hey, we received it, you'll hear from us shortly, blah, blah. But instead of having it just give them confirmation or a message now, I have it take it to a child page. So when they enter this, another small page is going to be presented. And this is a confirmation page. And I'm just going to ask them to confirm two things. Their date of birth. If somehow they got around my validation rule and put in that was just outright wrong, but it wasn't this year. And we might as well make sure their email is correct too, because they can make an error there. And then when they click confirm on that, and they may not, they may just pass it by, but this is a layer that's going to improve our responses being correct. When they click confirm, they get that message that they got before we received it. So that's it. I look forward to doing a few more of these on things you can do with validation rules. Thanks.